when someone suffers, it's a result of their karmas, of whatever they have done. They've set the arrow in motion, it has reached the destination. Now we have to reap the fruits of our own labor. So many a times we've seen some of the greatest masters in our culture who have suffered a lot in their life and even towards their end days. Although we say that they are great spiritual adepts, tantrics, enlightened masters, they have spread so much wisdom across the globe. And yet, if you look at most people like say Ramana Maharshi or even Swami Rama, they have all succumbed to something very physical like a cancer. And the question often arises, okay, if these are great masters and tantric adepts who have so many siddhis, why did they choose not to heal themselves? Or why can't they heal themselves?
If you make use of one siddhi, forget about all the siddhis, just one siddhi for your selfish reason, that siddhi is going to become a big karma. And if spiritual people have a family, many householders are great enlightened masters.
True.
They never touch upon their children. Even if they have great siddhis, they never want to help them. It's actually very sad because it's a karmic relationship, they cannot do it. And they never heal themselves because either some of the perhaps diseases or sufferings are from the past life. Since they are enlightened masters, many karmas they take from the disciples and they put it into their own system, suffer it for the love of the disciple, and then clear it off. So you have seen in India the tradition is that you touch the feet of the master. Some people touch the feet. Some people put their forehead onto the feet and all that. And that is the way the karmas of the disciples are transferred to the body of the Guru. So Gurus constantly cleanse themselves with their systems of practices. But even then, sometimes, as I told you, prarabdha karmas, which are very strong in nature, very hard to break, Gurus feel that if it is left in my disciple's body, it's going to destroy him. And he is doing a good sadhana. And if he minds, he can complete the sadhana in this lifetime itself. For which, because of that karma, prarabdha karma, he had to come back again, start from ABCD, the whole process. In such cases, Guru takes out that karma from his system, puts it into his system, his own system.
To process it.
Process it and then slowly delete it. So in this process, great masters suffer physically. If I tell you this story and conclude about karma, in my Guru Parampara, I am told this story. You can take it as a story, whatever. They are just words. My Shri Vidya Guru, Rasa Guru or Mysuru Guru, his Guru, for us he is Parama Guru, Pundarikaksha Nandanatha, of the three Gurus, was a great master of Tantra, his Guru, Brahma Vidyanandanatha. Pundarikaksha Nandanatha. Gurugalu never related it to me, never described it to me. It came through somebody else to me. Because my great Gurus never said, I did this. Never ever. If at all we come to know about their greatness, it's only through somebody else. So what happened when his Guru was such a great master who had learnt both Vamachara and Dakshinachara, Samayachara, all put together, and he would use only Vamachara only to help others, not to destroy or disturb anybody. If somebody is affected with black magic, he would go and then remove it, nullify it. Such a great person he was, but he had to leave his body at the age of 60. For a yogi and tantric master, 60 is a very young age.
Yeah.
Right? So his master, Brahma Vidyanandanatha, realized it that because of the karmic influences deposited in his present body, he has to leave at the age of 60. It's a prarabdha karma. So nothing can be done. Even Gurus, though they are the greatest masters ever seen, certain prarabdha karmas cannot be done because it is in the hold of Prakriti. And all the spiritual masters honor Prakriti. They never interfere with Niyati.
Laws of nature.
Yeah. So when his guru realized it, he thought of a plan. See, so brilliant it is. And amazing, it's incredible. And this is what Sri Vidya Tantra is. So he called my Gurugalu, my Sur Gurugalu, Rasa Gurugalu. By then already had left his body. Parameshti Guru, no? He had left his body. But he could converse with his disciples. So he called him and said, this is what has happened with your Guru. And so much of knowledge he has earned in his life, that's going to be a waste. And again to come back in his body and start from ABCD and all that, it will take many lifetimes. So I want to protect it. I want to protect it. How? He says, there is a processor in Sri Vidya, which has a way to transfer all that knowledge into somebody else before that person leaves his body. And I have chosen you. So I am going to transfer all the knowledge about Sri Vidya, all other tantras also, he was a master. All that into your body, and it's going to survive in your body. And the process was done, finished.
Wow.
And because of that transferring of knowledge, transmitting of knowledge, Gurugalu knew everything about Sri Vidya. We think what a grace it is, right? What greatest grace that anybody can enjoy. But as the time moved on, another realization, understanding dawned upon him, that the processor could not separate the bad karmas from this knowledge. Filtering was not there. So the rule of the game, of the nature, niyati, is that if you want this, because they are the two faces of the same coin.
If you want the coin, you need both faces.
That also he had to
Take on
and deposit in his body. And to preserve that knowledge, he became the conduit, right? He took it up boldly, knowing that the other part is also there. Then he said, for my Guru, who has done everything to me, in what way can I return it? Guru ka ऋण कभी भी हम चुका नहीं सकते. But here is a chance this niyati has given to me, that I hold his diseases also and go through this and finish it off. That means you are finishing your Guru's karmas also. What a beautiful state it must be. And with our own eyes we have seen the amount of suffering that he used to go through. One day when he held some tablets, it was like 20 tablets in his hand. His wife came and gave it to him. And he just threw it into his mouth and then just drank water, as though nothing has happened. And then after his wife left, I started crying. I said, Gurugale, why are you doing this? I know you are a Jivan Mukta. I know that these diseases you can cure in seconds, because Bhagavati herself resides in you. There is no difference between Bhagavati and you. This is my direct experience when I sit in front of you. Why do you want to go through this? It gives me so much of pain to see you like this. Started crying. You know what he said? Why do you think I am suffering? That's your problem if you think that I am suffering. I am enjoying. And you know, Jyoti, till 60 years of my age, I was very healthy. I have led a very disciplined life. And my Guru has been so kind. He has given me all that knowledge and practices and all that, so that I can relate with the entire universe. The Sri Vidya is universe. So, for me it is not a suffering, because it's an offering at the feet of my Guru. And then he suffered high diabetes, and then his one leg was amputated, and all the disciples came together to gift him a wooden leg, Jaipur leg, and all the time to stand in the corner. He never used it. So disciples, out of great love, they brought this Jaipur leg, but he never used it. I asked him, why do you do this, Gurugale? You are held to one place now. Why do you want to do this? Why don't you use the crutch or something like that? He said, if Bhagavati has decided that I should live like this. Who am I to change this mode of karma?
Oh my gosh.
I happily embrace this. I have seen such greatness in my masters, and they have lived the truth of true Sri Vidya to the core of their being. To the core of their being. So how can I think of anything else less than that Sri Vidya? So they are my inspirations and models who have the capacity to transform me thoroughly, completely, and the old me that went to the Guru is completely lost, and they brought out the new in me, the new me in me. So they work at the DNA level of each disciple. So, to the viewers, this is my last statement. When you really understand the depth of the truth of karma, you will realize that your words are light. You have to handle them, your words, in a very careful way. Many people have the habit of tarnishing the image of great people, great enlightened masters. It's become a fashion now. I advise you, I request you, I pray to the Divine Mother that such thoughts should not come into your minds, and don't indulge in such questions or thoughts. Because many people come and ask me, if your Guru was such a great enlightened master, why did he lose his leg? Or why did he suffer ill health? Sri Vidya, doesn't it give good health? And as you said, great masters suffered cancer, like Swami Rama, Ramana Maharshi and all that. You people don't know what it is. And for such a silly reason, okay, that person suffered cancer. That means I also suffer some diseases. That person also suffers diseases. So I am equal to him, he is equal to me. What is the big deal? In what way is he different from me? Why should I accept him as Guru? Or why should the world call him Guru? So they start talking all ill about such a person. And now the greatest fashion is to connect with Tantra and sex and the Guru and all that, and add up so many love affair, this, that, all kind of nonsense, and then create a story out of it where they don't know any truth about that person. This is going to land you up in big karmas which cannot be erased for many lives to come. If you really want to make your life simple, enjoyable, healthy, don't resort to these things. If you don't know anything, just you keep quiet. Don't try to tarnish the image of anybody else. Maybe your own wife or your own children, your own parents, your own neighbors. Try to be good, try to be friendly. If you cannot create heaven, at least stop creating hell. That's all is my message. I would say karmas are created by you. You are the doer. And we try to put the blame on Bhagavati or whoever the divine being that you are doing the upasana of, and say whenever we are in bad time, we have the habit of cursing the Lord, saying that Bhagwan, तुम्हें मैं इतना प्रार्थना करता हूँ, I am such a great devotee of you, why did you give me this difficulty? It's nonsense. Don't get into that kind of a prayer, because you are creating more karmas for your own self. Learn to understand that all the bad things or good things that you are suffering or enjoying is your own doing. But divinity is helping you to correct yourself, give many more chances, opportunities, so that you come onto the right path. That's what divinity does, to make you aware of what your karma is. So if this revolution can happen in you, you are heading towards the right path.